The present moment is the most powerful aspect of our lives, yet it is often the most overlooked. We spend so much of our time either caught up in memories of the past or anxiously projecting ourselves into the future. This habit, which most of us are conditioned to fall into, robs us of the very thing that holds the key to our happiness, success, and growth, the now. When you think about it, the past is nothing more than a collection of memories, events that have already happened and that we can no longer change. The future is just a projection of what might happen, a space filled with hopes, fears, and uncertainty. The only time that truly exists is this moment right now, and yet many of us spend most of our energy on things we can't control, our pasts or our imagined futures. But what if we shifted our focus? What if, instead of being dragged back and forth between what was and what could be, we learn to anchor ourselves fully in the present moment? This is where the true power of now lies. Living in the present requires a shift in mindset. It demands that we train ourselves to be fully aware of what is happening right in front of us, not distracted by what we've experienced before or what we anticipate ahead. This level of awareness takes practice, but the rewards are immense. Being present allows us to respond to life as it unfolds, rather than reacting based on old patterns or future anxieties. When we are present, we engage with life more fully and effectively. One of the main reasons people struggle to stay present is because of the natural tendency to dwell on the past. We replay old conversations, rethink decisions, and sometimes beat ourselves up over mistakes. This is especially common when we've experienced failure, loss, or trauma. The mind clings to these memories, sometimes in an attempt to learn from them, other times as a way to avoid the discomfort of facing the unknown future. But staying trapped in the past only drains our energy and prevents us from seeing the opportunities that are right in front of us. In a similar way, we often spend an incredible amount of time worrying about the future. We wonder if we'll be successful, if things will go our way, or if we'll face difficulties that we're not prepared to handle. This forward-thinking mindset can be useful to a point. Planning for the future and setting goals are important, but it becomes counterproductive when it turns into anxiety. The truth is, the future is unknowable. No matter how much we plan or worry, we can't control what will happen next. The only thing we can control is what we do right now, in this moment. When we shift our focus to the present, we unlock a sense of peace and power. This isn't to say that the present moment is always easy or enjoyable. Sometimes being present means sitting with discomfort, pain, or uncertainty. But even in difficult moments, staying present allows us to face what's happening head-on, rather than being overwhelmed by it. We are better equipped to deal with challenges when we are fully engaged with the present, because it is in this state of awareness that we can make conscious choices about how to respond. Consider the example of athletes who often speak about being in the zone. When they are in this state, they are fully immersed in the present moment. They are not thinking about past performances or worrying about future outcomes. They are completely focused on what they are doing right now. This heightened state of awareness allows them to perform at their best, to react quickly, and to make split-second decisions with confidence. In the same way, when we learn to live in the present, we become more effective in all areas of our lives, whether it's at work, in our relationships, or in our personal growth. Another powerful aspect of being present is the ability to experience joy and fulfillment in the moment. How often do we rush through our days, going from task to task, without really savoring the experiences we have? Whether it's the taste of a good meal, the warmth of the sun on our skin, or a conversation with a loved one, there are countless opportunities to experience joy in the present. But when our minds are elsewhere, thinking about what we need to do next or what happened earlier, we miss these moments of happiness. Being present also enhances our relationships. When we are fully engaged with the people around us, we listen more deeply, connect more authentically, and communicate more effectively. Think about a time when you were having a conversation with someone, but your mind was elsewhere. Maybe you were thinking about an upcoming deadline or replaying an argument you had with someone else. In that moment, were you truly present with the person in front of you? Probably not. And chances are the other person could sense that. On the other hand, when we are fully present in our interactions, we create deeper, more meaningful connections. We show others that we value them and that we are genuinely interested in what they have to say. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the past or neglecting to plan for the future. It simply means that we stop letting the past and future dominate our lives. We learn to let go of what we can't control and focus instead on what we can this moment. When we do that, we begin to experience life more fully. We become more aware of our surroundings, more in tune with our emotions, and more responsive to the needs of others. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are everywhere, staying present is more challenging than ever. Technology, social media, and the constant flow of information pull our attention in a million different directions. But learning to be present is a skill that can be developed with practice. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and simply paying attention to what's happening around us can help train our minds to stay focused on the now. Ultimately, the present moment is where our power lies. It's the only time we have to make decisions, take action, and create change. The past is gone and the future is yet to come. The more we can learn to live in the present, the more we can tap into our inner strength, face life's challenges with confidence, and find joy in everyday moments. So the next time you find yourself caught up in memories of the past or worries about the future, take a deep breath and bring yourself back to the present. This moment is all you truly have, and in it lies the power to shape your life. Fear is a natural emotion, one that has helped humans survive for thousands of years. However, in today's world, fear can often hold us back rather than protect us. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of overthinking, hesitation, and self-doubt when fear takes over. But the only way to break free from this cycle is to take action. The moment we decide to act despite our fear is the moment we begin to reclaim our power. Fear thrives on uncertainty. We fear the unknown because it represents a potential threat to our comfort, security, or self-esteem. Whether it's fear of failure, failure of rejection, or fear of change, these emotions often paralyze us, making us believe that it's safer to stay where we are. But what we don't realize is that inaction comes with its own risks. When we don't move forward, we remain stuck and nothing changes. The opportunities we miss by not taking action may be greater than any potential failure we fear. Taking action, even when fear is present, is liberating. It shifts our focus from what might go wrong to what we can accomplish right now. The first step might feel intimidating, but it is often the hardest. Once we begin to act, the fear that once seemed so overwhelming starts to fade. Action provides momentum, and with momentum we start to see progress. This progress builds confidence, which in turn diminishes fear further. Consider how fear often exaggerates the worst-case scenarios. The mind tends to blow potential problems out of proportion, making us believe that failure will be catastrophic, that rejection will be unbearable, or that change will be too difficult to handle. But in reality, most of our fears never materialize. When we confront our fears through action, we often realize that they were much smaller than we imagined. Even if things don't go perfectly, we learn, grow, and adapt. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals and strengthens our resilience. Embracing action doesn't mean being reckless or ignoring risks. It's about recognizing the fear, understanding it, and choosing to move forward anyway. This is where courage comes into play. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. Each time we face our fears and take action, we strengthen this muscle of courage, making it easier to do so in the future. Taking action also has the power to change our mindset. When we take control and do something, we shift from being passive victims of our fears to active participants in our lives. We begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. We gain a sense of agency over our circumstances, and this empowerment fuels further action. It creates a positive feedback loop where action leads to confidence, confidence leads to more action, and fear slowly loses its grip. Ultimately, fear is only as powerful as we allow it to be. By embracing action, we can transform our lives. It doesn't mean the fear will disappear, but we will learn to rise above it, moving forward toward the things that truly matter. Inner strength is one of the most powerful resources we possess, and it is always accessible to us no matter the circumstances. It is the resilience and courage that lies deep within each of us, enabling us to face challenges, overcome adversity, and keep moving forward when times get tough. What makes inner strength unique is that it doesn't depend on external conditions. It's a resource that comes from within, available to us in every moment, whether we realize it or not. Often we underestimate the power of our inner strength because we are so used to looking outside ourselves for solutions. We turn to others for guidance, seek validation from the world around us, and sometimes believe that the answers we need lie somewhere out there. While seeking support is valuable, we sometimes forget that the greatest source of strength we need is within us. Inner strength is the quiet force that helps us stand up after a setback, persist when obstacles seem insurmountable, and stay grounded during moments of uncertainty. Accessing inner strength begins with self-awareness. It requires us to recognize that, despite the difficulties we face, we have the ability to endure, adapt, and grow. One of the key characteristics of inner strength is resilience, the ability to bounce back from hardship. Our life is full of challenges, and none of us are immune to adversity. But it is in these moments of struggle that our inner strength shines the brightest. When we are pushed to our limits, we often discover a well of strength we didn't know we had. This is why many people describe feeling stronger after they've faced their toughest trials. The hardship itself didn't make them stronger, it revealed the strength they already had inside. Another critical aspect of inner strength is courage. Courage isn't about being fearless, but about taking action even when fear is present. Our inner strength empowers us to step out of our comfort zones, confront difficult situations, and make tough decisions. It helps us face the unknown, knowing that no matter the outcome, we have the strength to handle it. This sense of self-trust is incredibly empowering because it reminds us that we can rely on ourselves even when the road ahead is unclear. Inner strength is also tied to perseverance. Life's greatest accomplishments often come not from grand acts of bravery, but from the ability to keep going day after day, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. Inner strength fuels this perseverance. It helps us take that next step, no matter how small, and keep moving toward our goals, even when the finish line feels far away. The beauty of inner strength is that it is always there, even if it feels hidden at times. When we quiet the noise of doubt, fear, and outside pressures, we can tap into this powerful resource. It's in our moments of quiet reflection, when we take a breath and remind ourselves of all that we've overcome, that we reconnect with our inner strength. It's not something we need to build or acquire, it's something we need to remember and trust. No matter the challenges you face, your inner strength is always accessible. By acknowledging and trusting in this strength, you empower yourself to face whatever life throws at you with resilience, courage, and perseverance. Mindfulness is more than just a buzzword. It is a powerful tool that can help us cultivate focus and inner strength in our fast-paced, often chaotic lives. At its core, mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice allows us to develop a heightened awareness of ourselves and our surroundings, leading to greater clarity and effectiveness in our daily lives. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. With constant notifications from our phones, the demands of work, and the pressures of social life, it's easy to find ourselves multitasking and spreading our attention thin. This fragmented focus can lead to feelings of stress, overwhelm, and burnout. Mindfulness serves as an antidote to this scattered way of living. By training our minds to focus on the present, we can reclaim our attention and redirect it toward what truly matters. One of the key benefits of mindfulness is its ability to enhance concentration. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to bring our awareness back to the task at hand, whether it's a work project, a conversation, or even a simple meal. This focused attention not only improves our performance, but also makes the experience more enjoyable. For example, when we eat mindfully, savoring each bite, we can enjoy our food more deeply and even make healthier choices. This heightened sense of focus extends to all areas of life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. Moreover, mindfulness fosters emotional regulation. When we are fully present, we become more aware of our thoughts and emotions as they arise. Instead of reacting impulsively to stressors or negative feelings, we learn to observe them without judgment. This practice allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. As a result, we can navigate challenges with greater composure and clarity. In difficult situations, this emotional strength can be invaluable, empowering us to make better decisions and maintain our inner peace. Another significant advantage of mindfulness is its role in stress reduction. Research has shown that regular mindfulness practice can lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, helping us feel more balanced and grounded. When we encounter stressful situations, mindfulness encourages us to take a step back, breathe, and assess the situation without becoming overwhelmed. This sense of calmness allows us to tackle challenges with a clear mind, ultimately enhancing our resilience. Mindfulness promotes self-compassion and acceptance. When we practice being present, we cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of ourselves and our experiences. This can be particularly empowering when we face setbacks or challenges. Instead of being harsh or critical of ourselves, we learn to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. This shift in perspective nurtures inner strength and fosters a sense of empowerment, reminding us that it's okay to be imperfect and that we can learn and grow from our experiences. To integrate mindfulness into your daily routine, you don't need to set aside hours for meditation. Simple practices, such as mindful breathing, taking a few moments to observe your surroundings, or even mindful walking, can be incredibly effective. As you begin to incorporate these practices into your life, you'll likely notice a shift in your focus, emotional resilience, and overall well-being. In conclusion, mindfulness is a powerful tool for enhancing focus and building inner strength. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate greater awareness, improve our emotional regulation, reduce stress, and foster self-compassion. As we learn to embrace the present moment, we unlock the potential within ourselves to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Mindfulness invites us to live more fully, empowering us to tap into our inner strength and face each day with renewed clarity and purpose. Limiting beliefs are the unseen barriers that can hold us back from reaching our full potential. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained, developed over years of experiences, societal conditioning, and self-doubt. They can manifest in various ways, such as the belief that we are not smart enough, talented enough, or deserving of success. Recognizing and breaking free from these limiting beliefs is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. The first step in overcoming limiting beliefs is to become aware of them. Many people go through life unconsciously accepting these beliefs as truths, allowing them to dictate their actions and decisions. Take a moment to reflect on the thoughts that frequently cross your mind. What are the messages you tell yourself? Are they empowering or disempowering? By identifying these negative narratives, you can begin to see how they shape your reality and limit your potential. Once you recognize your limiting beliefs, it's important to question their validity. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts or assumptions? Often, limiting beliefs are not grounded in reality. They are based on past experiences or societal expectations. For instance, you may have failed at something in the past, leading you to believe that you will always fail. However, failure is often a stepping stone to success, providing valuable lessons that can lead to growth. By reframing your thoughts and challenging these beliefs, you can start to dismantle their power over you. Another effective strategy for breaking free from limiting beliefs is to replace them with empowering affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that can help shift your mindset and reinforce new beliefs. For example, if you believe you are not good enough, counter that belief with an affirmation such as, I am capable and deserving of success. Repeating these affirmations regularly can gradually help to rewire your brain, instilling a sense of confidence and self-worth. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also play a crucial role in overcoming limiting beliefs. The people we associate with can significantly impact our mindset. Seek out individuals who inspire and uplift you, who challenge you to think bigger and reach higher. Engaging with a supportive community can help to reinforce new beliefs and provide encouragement as you work to break free from old patterns. Additionally, it's essential to take action despite your limiting beliefs. Often, fear can accompany these beliefs, making us hesitant to step outside our comfort zones. However, taking small, intentional steps toward your goals can help to build confidence and prove that your beliefs are not absolute. Each action you take, no matter how small, serves as evidence that you are capable of achieving more than you initially thought. This process creates a positive feedback loop that further dismantles limiting beliefs. Practice self-compassion as you work through these changes. Understand that breaking free from limiting beliefs is a journey that takes time and effort. Be kind to yourself when you encounter setbacks or moments of self-doubt. Recognize that growth often comes with challenges and that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to a more empowered mindset. In conclusion, breaking free from limiting beliefs is a vital step in unlocking your full potential. By becoming aware of these beliefs, questioning their validity, replacing them with empowering affirmations, surrounding yourself with positive influences, taking action, and practicing self-compassion, you can gradually dismantle the barriers that have held you back. Embracing this journey will not only lead to personal growth, but will also empower you to create the life you truly desire. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. The idea that small present actions can lead to significant future results is both empowering and transformative. In a world that often celebrates monumental achievements and instant success, it's easy to overlook the importance of incremental progress. Yet, it is these small, consistent actions that lay the foundation for our future successes and fulfillment. Every great accomplishment begins with a single step. Whether it's writing a book, starting a business, or achieving a personal goal, the journey always starts with that first, often seemingly insignificant action. For example, consider the process of writing a novel. An author doesn't sit down and write an entire book in one sitting. Instead, they write one word, one sentence, and one paragraph at a time. Over time, these small pieces accumulate into a complete work. The same principle applies to any goal. It is the accumulation of small efforts that ultimately leads to significant results. One of the key benefits of focusing on small present actions is that it makes the process less overwhelming. Large goals can feel daunting, and the fear of failure often paralyzes us into inaction. However, when we break these goals down into smaller, manageable tasks, we can approach them with greater ease. This approach fosters a sense of accomplishment with each completed task, which, in turn, builds momentum and motivation to continue moving forward. Small actions are often more sustainable over time. When we try to make drastic changes all at once, we may find ourselves burning out or feeling discouraged. However, by incorporating small, manageable actions into our daily routines, we can create habits that support our goals. For instance, if someone aims to get fit, committing to a 10-minute workout each day is far more achievable than jumping into a rigorous 2-hour regimen. Over time, these short workouts can lead to improved fitness levels, increased energy, and a healthier lifestyle. Consistency is another crucial factor in this process. It is the repeated execution of small actions that leads to significant results. Habits are formed through repetition, and when we consistently engage in small actions that align with our goals, we cultivate a mindset geared towards success. This consistency not only reinforces our commitment to our objectives, but also helps to build our confidence as we witness our progress. Small present actions provide valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Each time we take action, we gain insights and experiences that inform our future decisions. We learn what works and what doesn't, allowing us to adjust our strategies and approaches. This iterative process of learning and adapting is vital for long-term success. It encourages a growth mindset, where we view challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It's essential to remember that every small action contributes to a larger vision. While the individual steps may seem insignificant in isolation, they collectively pave the way toward achieving our goals. By maintaining a clear vision of what we want to achieve, we can better appreciate the importance of each action we take today. In conclusion, small present actions are the building blocks of significant future results. By breaking our goals down into manageable tasks, cultivating consistency, and embracing the learning process, we can overcome the paralysis that often accompanies large ambitions. Each step we take, no matter how small, contributes to our growth and success. So as you pursue your goals, remember that the journey is made up of many small steps and each one counts. Embrace the power of incremental progress, and you will be amazed at what you can achieve over time.